All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog Friday edition and Saturday edition. And wait, you may say, but Saturday isn't out. But in 9 minutes it will be out. And hopefully the Friday takes me about that long. Yeah, and also Robin Weintraub. That is a familiar name to me, I believe. I think this is a prolific crossword constructor, so hopefully that's a good sign. Although sometimes that means it's going to be like a high quality but challenging puzzle. And honestly, for the purposes of the 1 hour challenge, I'd rather a low quality but easy. And on that note, we are 2 minutes and 20 seconds ahead of schedule, which is right in that sweet spot of if we tie all of these times, we will complete the 1 hour challenge. So we are in a great position at the moment. Let's see if we can continue it. Let's get started. Maybe arts, adept, re something. T minus 0. Dame, maybe. A set, edit, spare part, a pin, mention and passing. Okay. Namespace. I know this one, but I don't. Margaret Atwood. There we go. Must be Asti. Them. IMDb. Much teas. Weed. Something. Shell. No, that doesn't make sense. Melts down. Goes berserk or something. Bonus. A perk. Like something up. Must be Uber. Okay. Weed. Whacker. Maybe. Okay. Shod. Ghost stories. Very nice. One sec. I have to confiscate a recycling bag. All right. Continue. Mazes. Something's every day. Pick. Select. Elect, maybe. Every day. A lot. The something. Something. Stop time. Small branch. Turkey day. Ballast. With Elvis at common adult, maybe ESL. Based. Able to do something. Just beam. Baby Groot. Purge. Tor. Works late. Check. Of course, check please. Menu. Play lawn. Linen. Maybe a wolf. Probably. Leader of China. Pool. A lane in a pool. Enter here. Doorway? Looks probably S. Characters. It's probably a Greek letter. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go up here. Big budget feature. HGTV. Touch on something. A-shaped caliper, mylar. It could be a wash. Don't kid yourself. It could just be air. Maybe Tata. Dear, a rose. Indochina. Acid. Remain calm. Arrow. Come on. Steps on a scale. Oh, tones. Groups. Okay. Spiral galaxy. Weed. Killer. Kelly, maybe? Latitude. All-star cast. Uh, that works with wash. Enter here. Text box. X-rays. South something. Acura. Go back to that. Achy. South Beach. Ortho. Rose. Television. Sat up. Tilda. Wet mop. Face reality. Latex. Oh my god. I did this too fast to even have the Saturday available. Wow, that was a Friday. That's certainly the type of time that I'm looking to put down. So 00734. And now we are 5 minutes ahead of schedule. That's a pretty big one. That was the best of both worlds. This was, in fact, a quite solid puzzle, but it was also the easy version of high quality. There's just a lot of really good fill in here, and it didn't lean too much on difficulty or trivia or anything like that. Yeah, it's really an all-star cast of fill here. Spiral Galaxy is really quite nice. I like Face Reality. Remain Calm is awesome. Ghost Stories is maybe um, uh, you know, a great fill among great fill here. I like to check, please. T minus zero is like slightly awkward, but really it's totally fine. Works late, nothing wrong with that. Baby Groot, it's a little past its prime, but still solid. And yeah, I really didn't notice much in the way of um, like painful fill here. I don't know why British row houses are Muse. I feel like that could be included more in the in the cat framing. So that one's a big question mark for me, but it's fine fill, I guess. I also don't know what bitumen are. Um, so maybe I got a little lucky there. Um, yeah, I'm really quite impressed with this Friday puzzle. Oh, I like to stop time as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is really nice. I'm gonna give this one 8.5, maybe a 9 out of 10. This is really good. Um, which makes sense for a prolific constructor. So, you know, good stuff there. And now, yeah, the Saturday is available. And now we're looking at a very classic Saturday shape. I wonder if this is four-way symmetric. It's sort of looking like it would be. I'm a little nervous about that in the sense that, you know, constructor might have been going for aesthetics more than fill quality, but that's a pretty big accusation to level on a crossword that I've only seen like 30% of the squares on. But yeah, that would imply that these are board spanners, I think. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, it's probably S foundation. Peace out later. Mikhail Tal. Uh, provinces. Hmm. Province. Uh, don't know that one. Tree growth. Part of a great deal. Could just be rich. Say hey. Maybe hello. Maybe magic. Pyroclast. Slag, maybe? REI? No, art. Fashion. Minor health problems. Minor. Pediatricians. Pediatricians. Adieu. Panera. Dessert. Something green. Herman. Taros, I guess. Martial arts. Ariadne. Lichen. La. Vanilla ice cream. Something. Italians. Um, vocab probably. On CEOs. Mentors on toe. At audios, okay. Fresh off the press. Deliberate. Common folk. Plebs, maybe. Baseline. Tens. Planned. Yes. Picnic. Salami. Hollis. CBT, maybe. Serving slab, dials, accumulates. Kind of like something's up. Cavalier. Maybe ER. Oh my goodness. Costa. No, that doesn't make sense. Probably Cherubim. No. Succubi. That's a little weird. What do you have? I'm gonna take this out. Maybe dough. Menu bar. Maybe edit. That's the title. Season. Could be salt. Torsi maybe though. Could just be cat. I'm gonna take it out though. It must be genie, right? I like the letters. Cut. Battle something. Old Snellen. Cider. Apple cider. Replies. Clinics. Scrapes by. Parity. Equality. Chiffon, maybe? Okay, let's make sure I see these. Ideas. Protection. Soft. Okay. No incubi. Okay. No dice. Doesn't. No deer. No. Chiffon doesn't need to be right. I'm gonna take it out. No. Salt. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chaps. 1 of 3. This legend. Southern California. Old man. Neanderthal. Neanderthal. Okay. That works with chiffon. Chaps. Maybe just men? Capture. Parody. 3. Maybe a cat? Curiosity killed the cat. Golden. Like star. Spaniel. Or spaniel. Might be an E. Must be PGA then. Uglier. Like up here. Season. Spaniel. Soft. Okay, let's look at everything. Quilts up. Quilts up. Southern California site. Golden. No dear. Santa Monica Pier. Roller coaster. Aegis. Roller. Something. Santa Monica Pier. Capture. Record. That works with cat or car. Largest. Celis, maybe? I like coaster, but then Neanderthal. Cadence? Superior. Celis. CBD. Builds up. Balance. Uh-oh. There's another one. Coaster. Uh-oh. Martial arts. Taros. Pediatricians. Flag. Venters. Panera. Vocab. EMI. Could be wrong. E2. That's 10. I don't know why. E2. That's not a name. Baseline. Foundation. Baseline. Still. All right. Okay, that's still good. We lost a little bit of time, but really not too much. Just 1 minute. Um, so we're still ahead of schedule, giving me 15 minutes and 51 seconds to solve the Sunday. So it's just barely in the realm of possible. not going to be easy by any means. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. That one hurts just a little bit because I know I could have been a little faster there. Um, I I spelled this wrong. I had CB CBT instead of CBD there. Um, and that was an obvious one. And I could have gotten builds up way earlier if I had the right letter there. Um, and then baseline, I spelled it phonetically, unfortunately, instead of baseline. And that's cost me maybe like 20 seconds or so. But all in all, I mean, like a 13-minute Saturday, nothing, nothing to sneeze at. Um, I think this was a pretty solid puzzle. Definitely in the way that Saturdays are, a little harder to get a foothold. But martial arts is great. Pediatricians is fine. Vanilla ice cream, I like that a lot. Santa Monica Pier, right on top of roller coasters, is pretty cute. Took me quite a while. Chiffon is a cake. I don't know why I was so insistent on that. It's just like I knew it was a French food, and it started with CHI and ended in ON. So I guess it just like um, felt necessary. And then AE was pretty hard for me to see with Aegis. I think this one definitely not quite as good as the previous puzzle. I think there's a lot of question marks left in here, like Sala, um, or SEPTA clued like this. I'm familiar with SEPTA, the public transit in Philadelphia, or just greater Philadelphia area, southeastern Pennsylvania Transit Authority, I believe is what it is. Um, but SEPTA as bodily partition, no idea what that is. And then Pater, that's a big question mark to me. Snellen, um, I think there's a Snellen's law, which is the only thing that made this not a complete question mark to me. It's something to do with like lens diffraction or something, uh, which would make sense. But yeah, this definitely felt like more of a challenge, you know. I had to pull stuff like Ariadne out of my head. Mikhail Tal, that was a gimme for me because I had a chess phase during the pandemic. But I can imagine that one being very much a question mark. Overall, I enjoyed this a lot. I think this definitely, for me, landed in the above average category, but just not quite to the level of the previous puzzle. I will give this, I don't know, 6.5 out of 10, maybe 7. I think there's a lot of good stuff in here. But yeah, so it's Friday night at the moment. I will do my very best to put my all into the Sunday solve on Sunday itself. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.